What are dividends? Dividends are payments made by a company to its shareholders, usually as a portion of the company's profits. When you own shares in a company, you become a partial owner, and dividends are one way the company rewards you for that ownership. While not all companies pay dividends, those that do often see it as a way to share their success with their investors. Why do companies pay dividends? Companies that are profitable and have stable cash flow often choose to pay dividends. It's a way for them to share their earnings with shareholders, which can attract more investors. Paying dividends can also demonstrate a company's financial health and reliability, especially for investors seeking regular income, such as retirees. How often are dividends paid? Most dividends are paid on a regular schedule. While quarterly payments are the most common, some companies may pay dividends monthly, semi-annually, or annually. Companies will announce the amount and the payment date in advance, allowing investors to plan accordingly. Types of dividends. Dividends typically come in two forms. Cash dividends. This is the most common type, where a company pays out money directly to shareholders. Cash dividends are often deposited directly into your brokerage account or sent as checks. Stock dividends. Instead of cash, some companies offer additional shares of their stock. This increases your holdings without you needing to buy more shares. Over time, this can lead to a larger investment in the company. How are dividends calculated? Dividends are usually paid on a per-share basis. For example, if a company declares a dividend of $2 per share and you own 100 shares, you would receive $200 in total. The dividend yield is another important metric, showing how much a company pays in dividends relative to its stock price. For example, if a stock is priced at $50 per share and the company pays a $2 dividend, the dividend yield would be 4%. Reinvesting dividends. Many investors choose to reinvest their dividends rather than taking them as cash. This means that instead of receiving a payment, your dividends are automatically used to buy more shares of the same company. This process can be powerful because it leads to compounding returns, where your dividends generate additional dividends in the future. Dividends are not guaranteed, and companies can cut or eliminate their dividend payments at any time, especially if they face financial challenges or need to conserve cash. It's important to assess a company's financial health and its commitment to paying dividends. If you rely on dividends for income, this is a risk to keep in mind. Dividend safety and sustainability. Investors often use the payout ratio to assess the safety of a company's dividend. The payout ratio compares the dividends paid by a company to its earnings. If a company has a high payout ratio, it may be paying out most of its earnings in dividends, which could be risky if profits decline. A low payout ratio might suggest the company has room to continue paying dividends even during tough times. Dividend stocks versus growth stocks. Dividend stocks provide a regular income stream but may not see as much price appreciation as growth stocks. Growth stocks, on the other hand, reinvest their profits into expanding the business rather than paying dividends, leading to higher stock prices over time. Depending on your investment goals, you may choose to focus on dividend stocks for stable income or growth stocks for capital appreciation. Tax implications of dividends. Dividends are taxable, and the tax rate depends on the type of dividend and your tax bracket. Qualified dividends, which meet certain requirements, are taxed at a lower rate, while ordinary dividends are taxed at your regular income tax rate.